My name is Joellen, and I believe it's a bit complicated, but if you'd like to hear my story, this is it. I was born in 1951, and immediately my mother and I boarded a plane to Panama, where my father was stationed during the Korean War. And we had a little bungalow where I stayed with my mom, and we met a couple and we became friends. There was a little boy a couple years older than me who I could tell was my best friend, but I don't remember him. We came home after the war, and my father built a home in Clayona on the GI Bill. It was a brand new home by Harry Fisher, and we were living there, and sure enough, about 2.5 years later, my sister was born. And another 2.5 years later, my first brother was born. He passed away in his 30s, early 30s, due to Hodgkin's disease. But what happened was my mother suffered with a mental illness, and I never talked about this because I really didn't know what was going on in the beginning. But she took me to church every Sunday. We went to Kimmerling's, and there I met people of faith, and they became like guardians, and they knew what was going on, but I didn't. When Mother had to be hospitalized for the first time 2 years at a time and was not capable of taking care of the family, I took care of my little sister, and my brother went to live with my aunt and uncle. And it was all, again, very confusing to me. At the end of the 2 years, she came home, and during that time, I was doing the dishes and the laundry, making beds, cleaning up, whatever. I distinctly remember one time that every spring my mother would take down the Venetian blinds and wash them in the bathtub. I thought, well, I got to do what she did, and I took them down, and my father came home, saw me doing this, and he didn't say anything, but I could tell he was really touched and moved. But I just felt, as the oldest sister, that Jesus was with me the whole time, guarding me, protecting me, and showing me the way. I look back on those days, and as sick as my mother was, from time to time, I was able to grow my faith and learn about God. That's my story.